This week's Parsha is Parshas Vayigash, and this week's video is sponsored Le'ila Nishmas Rachel Bas Freda Valensky. At the beginning of the Parsha, Yehuda tells Yosef the whole conversation that he had with him, and he says an interesting line. He said that, Yosef, we said to you, Lo yuchal hanar lazav es aviv, v'ozav es aviv v'meis. That Binyamin, we didn't want to bring him down, we couldn't let him leave his father, because if he leaves his father, he'll die. Why does Yehuda use a double lashon? Lo yuchal hanar lazav es aviv, v'ozav es aviv v'meis. Just say, Lo yuchal hanar lazav es aviv v'meis. That the Nar Binyamin can't leave his father because he'll die. Why do you have to say that the Nar Binyamin can't leave his father? Because if he leaves his father, he'll die. Why do you have to repeat yourself? That's number one. Number two is, what is the past tense lashon of the Ozav? And he left. We should touch the pasuk. Lo yuchal nar lazav es aviv she'im yazav es aviv, because if he leaves his father, v'meis, he'll die. Why are we using a past tense lashon of the Ozav? And thirdly, if you look at Rashi, Rashi is explaining why they think he's going to die. The reason Shvatim and Yaakov, they don't want to let Binyamin go down to Mitzrayim is because they're afraid he's going to die during travel, just like his mother died during travel. Well, that's one thing have to do with the other. I happen to have a wedding in Lakewood tonight. Should I be afraid that I'm going to have a flat tire on the way to Lakewood? Because my father was traveling to a wedding in Lakewood 20 years ago, and he had a flat tire on the way. So I'm going to also have, what does one have to do with the other? So I heard a vart from my friend Aaron Ehrenfeld a bunch of years ago about a Chassam Sofer that says an inyan of Chazakah. He talks about Chazakah. What's Chazakah? Chazakah is a status quo, a presumption that something is going to happen based on the certain amount of times before. And usually a Chazakah is 3 times. Let me give you an example. Right now we're learning in the Daf Yomi, Bava Kama, Masechta Bava Kama, where a shar, an ox, gores somebody else. Oxen don't usually gore people, so the first 3 times it gores, it only pays half damages. But once it gores 3 times, it's a chazakah that it's a goring shar, and therefore, the 4th time it becomes a mu'id and has to pay full damages. Also, another example is if someone lives on someone else's property for 3 years uncontested, it becomes his. He owns it through a chazakah because he lived there for 3 years. However, says the Chassam Sofer, that a chazakah by misa, not financial transactions, misa is 2 times. For example, with Yehuda and Tamar, Tamar was married to Yehuda's son, oldest son, Er, and he died. So he gave him to his second son, Oinan, and he died. So Yehuda didn't want to give Tamar to his 3rd son, Shelah, because he was afraid that he would die also, because 2 had already died. So you see over here, that's the pshat in the pasuk. That's what I want to tell you. Shari imoy b'derech mesa. Rachel died during travel. That's already 1. The second time, they thought Yosef had died on the way when they sent him down to Mitzrayim. That's 2. Now we're afraid that Binyamin, the 3rd member of this family, is also going to die because we have a chazakah. So therefore, we can't send him down to Mitzrayim. This is beautiful in the pasuk. Lo yuchal hanar lazav es aviv. The first time it says it in the pasuk of the double lashon is talking about Binyamin. Lo yuchal hanar. Binyamin can't leave his father. Because v'ozav es aviv v'meis. Because past tense, in the past, Yosef had left his father and died, or so they thought. So that was the second part of the chazakah. Rachel died, Yosef they thought died, and now Binyamin they thought is going to die, so therefore we can't send him down. Binyamin can't leave his father because Yosef left his father and died. We see the importance of a chazakah, the strength of a chazakah, what it could do. That if you do something 3 times, it becomes a part of you, it becomes nature. We have to realize that just as we started saying the same Talamat Levracha a few weeks ago, and right now we're not counted as if we really is part of us until 90 days, 3 months. We should realize that every habit we have, every routine we do on a daily basis, we should make sure that it's proper and it's good. Because if not, we should break the routine. We should become a mu'id. We should take the chazakah and break it in order to have only good habits and good midas tovas. May we zoche to a beautiful Shabbos.